Hello and welcome. I'm Natha Campanella. We're going to talk some astrology for the week. Are you ready? We're going to be talking about the 23rd through the 31st. And before I start, I do these forecasts in longer format in my Hidden Wisdom Astrology Circle. So if you are hungry for more, check the link in my bio. You can figure out how to get in on that. So we have just crossed over a big full moon. This full moon was sort of the culmination of a really long story of what needs to be revolutionized in our lives. How do we make more connection with the people and the things that are very important to us? So I hope that you got some good insights for that and know that, we're still in the thick of that energy, and we will be, especially for the next few weeks until we have another full moon cycle, but certainly for even longer than that. Now, we also had the sun just move into the sign of Virgo, which definitely feels like an energetic shift from Leo. With Virgo, we are looking for how to be of service, right? It is the time of harvest, especially in the Northern Hemisphere, where we're looking at, where have we been? Where have we just come from? What did we learn? What did we plant? What has grown? And now what needs to be harvested, right? And so this month we get a chance to really kind of put our fingers in the dirt, so to speak, and kind of do the work of sort of that culmination work. And we still have all of these planets in retrograde, especially we just had Uranus go into retrograde. So we're really feeling that one strongly. But with all of the planets moving backward, we're kind of doing what's here, right? So what work has been presented to you and how are you going to do it? And I do suggest that you do the work, Virgo, with Virgo, we have a little bit of an extra oomph. Now, the trick with Virgo is that we want to make sure that we're doing things, we're putting our attention and our focus on things that we actually like. With Virgo, we can be people-pleasing, we can do all of this stuff where we're trying to get approval, trying to do it perfectly, trying to show up, but it's exhausting on our nervous system and it ultimately just breeds resentment. And what's the point of doing something if it's just going to be colored with resentment? So your job is to to curate, right? What am I going to give my time and attention and energy to? It has to really make me feel good. It has to light me up. And that sounds selfish, but ultimately with Virgo, we are being of service to the world. So no, you're of much more service when you're bright and you're fresh and you love what you're doing. Now, we also this week have Mercury coming into opposition with Neptune. Anytime that we have the planet of communication coming in to connect with Neptune, we're looking at weird messages, false messages, things that aren't true, disillusionment, illusion. Okay, so really be aware of that. You'll definitely see it out there in the media. They will be trying to spoon feed you a bunch of nonsense. You'll probably also see it in your own life. The trick is to, use that Neptune energy to really ascertain, does this feel like it comes from the divine, right? Neptune rules the divine. Does this feel divinely ordered? Or does this feel like some human out there is trying to get me, trying to make me do something, right? And if that's what it feels like, know that that is false. You move away from that and you really move towards what is true for you. And that also includes in your conversations with the people that you know and love, being as honest as possible and really watching for where you tend to slip into being kind of slippery or not saying it the way that it should be, or even trying to manipulate a situation. All right. I hope that you have a good week. Check my Hidden Wisdom membership circle if you want more, and I'll be talking more about all of this astrology all week here. Have a good one.